For TJ and John Osborne, this is where it all began.
We're at the Basement. It's one of the best clubs in Nashville. Everyone's played here. We got offered a record deal here.
It's been years since the brothers have been back to this storied venue.
I got to imagine two brothers from Deal, Maryland. It had to feel like a big deal, those first gigs here, right?
Well, they did. You couldn't squeeze 100 people in here. But for a band that's coming up, 100 people in here looks like you're playing to a stadium. It's just a sea of people going back about 50 feet.
Since then, the duo known as the Brothers Osborne has come a long way.
And now you guys are playing some of the biggest venues in the world.
I know, but when we
pinch yourself?
No, I pinch myself all the time.
Now, after an absolutely wild 2021 that brought the brothers not only 2 Grammy nominations for a hit single and a genre-bending album, but also some of the duo's most vulnerable yet outspoken moments.
Brothers Osborne singer TJ Osborne revealing that he's gay.
TJ Osborne celebrating with a kiss for his boyfriend. Osborne, who announced he is gay earlier this year, thanked the country music community for their support.
TJ and John now putting their full selves out there in their new deluxe album, Skeletons. Today, the Brothers Osborne are seeing their lives, the industry, and their music from a 10,000-foot view, and they're ready to reshape the mainstream narrative of what it means to be country in 2022.
How did you guys carve out who you wanted to be in this industry?
I think we were just doing what we did because we couldn't really be anything else. There's a lot of different varieties of country music or just music in general that I couldn't really do it without being disingenuous.
The past decade, the brothers have been on a rocket ship, collecting 5 CMA awards, 5 ACM trophies, and several Grammy nominations, releasing hits like Rum,
Mix it with rum,
and Stay a Little Longer in 2015.
stay a little longer.
Which shook the norms of an industry many said was stuck in the past. The video showing interracial and same-sex couples in a country music video.
But TJ, I mean, even before you were out, it feels like your music was trying to push that conversation forward.
That was intentional. I knew in lyrics and things like that that I didn't want to present this false narrative. Going into that video, it was just slowly starting to kind of mold a little bit of curate our fan base to the type of fans we wanted.
Just 2 years apart, the brothers grew up in the small fishing town of Deal, Maryland, along with 3 siblings.
How'd y'all become a clique?
Well, we were the closest in age. Both of our parents wrote songs, and our dad really loved music and was always playing guitar, and then we kind of mainly started wanting to learn music together so we could play with him.
After John left for Nashville in 2000 to go to college, he convinced TJ to join him.
But he eventually came down, and he started going to high school here, but he would like sleep in my dorm room. He and I have been writing songs. We started playing music together. And eventually we just admitted, like, okay, let's just call it a duo. And our mom was just in the waiting in the wings the whole time going, see, I told you.
For them, it was about showing their version of country and speaking their truth. In February last year, then 36-year-old TJ decided to come out in an interview with Time magazine, telling them, I realize that it is a big part of who I am, the way I think, the way I act, the way I perform. God, think of all the times we talk about love and write about love. It's the biggest thing we ever get to feel, and I've kept the veil on. TJ, now the first openly gay artist signed to a major country label to do so.
That whole thing was just a roller coaster of emotions in the best way. But instantly, I felt just, I don't think I realized how fast I would feel this weight lifted off my shoulders. It was instant.
It wasn't like a press tour. There wasn't a single or an album attached. Why do it that way?
I was really concerned that it would look opportunistic, and I didn't want it to be that way. What I wanted to do was just kind of free myself of the shackles of that secret or whatever, and be happy, you know, and be able to live my life more freely and be able to create more freely.
TJ's coming out and the support he received helped birth the hit song Younger Me, which is now Grammy nominated for Best Country Duo Performance.
Younger me made it harder than it had to be.
It really was from the perspective of like, my soul needs to say this. It was just, this is what I want to say right now, at this point in my life.
Younger Me isn't just about TJ's journey, but his older brother John's too, who revealed he had spent the past couple years dealing with severe anxiety and depression.
What were the lows like?
What were the lows like for me? I mean, in full disclosure, the lows were suicide. I went through a very serious bout of it at the end of 2019, which actually hospitalized me.
You guys are these big country stars, you know, running the roost in Nashville. Why be vulnerable?
Why not be vulnerable? One of the biggest things that I have done for myself over the past year and a half is talk about it. I have people that respond to me. When you are vulnerable, you give them a chance to be vulnerable.
The sum of the two struggles? A smash hit country song about dealing with mental health and sexuality, a far cry from the common country tropes.
Every line and syllable of that song applies to my story just as much as TJ's.
And the brothers weren't done there. For the video, they pulled up to the steps of the Tennessee State Capitol building in response to a state representative shutting down a resolution honoring TJ for his activism.
Well, it was really kind of a response at the time. I thought the message it sent to so many people who are different was that they don't belong here.
I understand you guys actually invited the representative who shot the resolution down out to lunch. Why did y'all do that?
Well, yeah, we did. And I think one of the things that we're missing more in this world is just the willingness to like sit down and have lunch with your polar opposite and try to find common ground and some sort of understanding.
The duo ushering in a new wave of country music fans in hopes of creating a more inclusive and welcoming genre.
Do you guys feel any pressure to at least make this generation that you say has always been there more visible?
I don't see it as pressure at all. I feel proud of it. You know, I feel proud to provide a space for people to be able to do that, but also to show as almost kind of an ambassador, if you will, of our genre, that there isn't just one type of fan, there isn't just one type of artist.
You know, our genre is evolving very rapidly, and I think it's incredible the fact that he's come out, we play shows, we pack it out, people sing the songs. It just shows that we're headed in the right direction.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.